There's two reasons it took me 5 minutes to start talking. Is one, I realized that because I talk over these almost the entire time, you do miss sort of there is an ambience to Pathologic that I really enjoy, and it's difficult. It's difficult. It's not. There's very few games where just the environment gives off sort of a comforting, not a comforting feeling, but there's a certain kind of feeling that you get in the Pathologic world, especially I think at this point, because I've played it for so long. I've run through these areas so many times. I've been with these characters for a lot, you know. I mean, the first time that I played Pathologic was 2012, and so this is about 6 years later, and it really is like coming home to not your childhood home, but a place, an apartment that you had for like a year, 2 years, or something like that. Someplace you didn't live that long, but long enough that you come back to it and you're just like, oh shit, that's right, it looked like that, and this was the area, and when I'd walk outside I'd go that way. Which I haven't done that too many times, especially because people tend to, when you're renting a place, they tend to not like having old tenants come back and be like, hey, I just wanted to check out the old place. Oh, no reason to do that. But it's something that I don't have a strong desire to do it, but I did, and I fucking lost it. But one of the apartments that I lived in, I actually took, like, you know, it seems dumb, but it's like, we have this technology now where we've got video cameras, we've got nearly infinite space on these devices, or the cloud or whatever. You know, basically at this point we have unlimited storage of data. And so I was like, well, you know, better than taking a picture, what if I took like a virtual tour? You know, and now they've got those 360 videos that, you know, that'll be a little bit that'll be an even closer representation. But I don't know, the thing is like, I would want to, I took took my camera and just recorded, you know, just walking through an apartment I was in. Not really, like, I didn't think that I'd go back to it too often, and I'm not really a person who goes back to pictures. I don't take a lot of pictures. I don't look back at pictures very often, even though Facebook seems intent on like pushing that in your face. Hey, remember back then? And when it's like, I don't know, it's only been 3 years, Facebook. Things haven't changed that much. Like when you're still at the house that the photos were taken at, you know, you don't really care. I think it's neat that we have a way, in this point in history, we have an easy way to catalog our lives. And, you know, some people put a ton of it on Facebook, which I never really got too deep into, and have not, you know, with all the Facebook stuff that's going on, you know, I did not put a lot of personal information on Facebook, which I'm kind of glad of. And especially this whole, god damn, I just remember, you know, going through and like untagging things on photos, just because, like, I don't know, like, I get it, I understand, like, it's supposed to be memories, but I just didn't like the idea of having a bunch of photos with me tagged on it. And then it's like, like, he did the awkward thing of like, I'm gonna keep untagging this. And if you're the person taking the picture and putting it on Facebook, and somebody just keeps on tagging themselves, you know, it's like, hey, well, that's kind of weird. Why are you doing that? Well, obviously we know why. People don't like it, and you know, it always seems strange. Like, I never saw anything too nefarious in it. It was just, well, you know, and people were getting like fired from their jobs because they are, well, not maybe fired from their jobs, or you know, other things, other sort of gossip that would happen because you're at a party, you know, as people do, which has been happening since time immemorial, and they end up, you know, it's like your bosses, like when you add your coworkers to fucking Facebook. That's weird as shit. Actually, I have some old coworkers on one of my Facebooks, or on my Facebook. And I should check that out. I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's almost interesting. It's been like a couple of years since I left that job. And so you're like, man, maybe it'll be interesting to look up on their lives. And then you realize that no, most people are actually really boring. And Facebook is full of boring minutia of your lives. Facebook is a kipple from Do Android's Dream of Electric Sheep, or more known as Blade Runner. They have that phrase kipple, which is just like a sort of forgotten detritus, trash. That's sort of just gathered up and just sort of forgotten about, and it builds up, and that's what Facebook has kind of become. It's just it's all this detritus of people's dumb and boring lives that they've decided to share with the world. You know, I don't know. I almost thought like maybe I should use Facebook as like what I should do. And I was thinking about this, and I've decided not to do it. But if you guys want to do this and try it out and see how it works, go right ahead. You've got my blessing to steal the idea. But I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll just update. My only Facebook status updates are going to be like chores I do. Like I took out the garbages. I cleaned my counters off. And maybe that'll be telling, like, it's been 3 months since you clean your counters off. What the fuck, man? Well, I swept, you know, just all, like, really, like, remove the details, remove the context. Don't say, you know, instead of telling Facebook where I live, why don't I tell them, like, hey, I got gas today. I cleaned up my room today. Well, I made my bed. I forgot to yesterday, but today I did it. You know, just all that contextless, just sort of, you know, bullshit, trash information. If we filled Facebook up with that, I think that would help kill it. It's just because it's all user generated content. That was the whole thing. You know, if nobody's on Facebook, there's no reason to go to Facebook. There's nothing that's going to pull you to Facebook. So if everyone just decides to be the most boring people as possible on Facebook, that can end it. Same thing with Twitter. God, social media is so fucking bad. And it's, God damn, can I not go through 2 seconds without almost throwing up? But Twitter is really bad too, and I just realized that I've been sort of forcing myself off of it. Following sanitary precautions are hereby announced. There are citizens, so-called bound, who seem to be extraordinarily involved in town happenings. They are regularly contacted by people of different lines of occupation and social standing, including your 2 colleagues. They also try to compensate what they believe to be your inaction with their own efforts. In consideration of that, the Executor Committee has decided 1. If a bound person falls ill, the door to their home should be guarded by an executor. 2. While the bound person remains conscious, the executor should collect mail deliveries from them and pass over to them the provisions and medicaments delivered by the couriers. 3. In exceptional cases, it is allowed to visit the patient. To enable communication with the bound person, the executor should resort to higher efficiency antibiotic medicine, Firmosinum. 4. Vaccine serums and other such solutions should be administered, if available, in the same manner as all of the above. Executors Committee. You know what else is really annoying? Yeah, so Twitter's, I've stayed away from it for a little bit, and I realized that it is, it's not a place that brings you a lot of good, like I use it most, I used it a lot just for like breaking news and news accounts, just to keep up on that stuff. And then I realized I kind of enjoyed it better just going to the websites for the news sites themselves and just sort of getting the information from there. You know, I mean, I guess there's breaking news stuff, but you know, I stream, you know, I only stream about an hour a day. So it's not like, you know, any breaking news, it won't matter. It's not going to break while I'm talking, you know. I don't check Twitter when I'm streaming anyway, so there's no way I'm going to be able to check that. So I've kind of stayed away from it, and I don't know, just there's just a lot of shit on it, and a lot of it just isn't interesting. It's a lot of people's dumb opinions on things. It's a lot of people's weirdly, like, it really is the problem of an echo chamber, like seeing people in their echo chambers, and then it's sort of disgusting. It's sort of just, you know, like these people, you realize that I wonder, like, when there are those clashes of these not subcultures, but, you know, types of people who think a certain way are going to follow people who think a certain way. So I'm always wondering, like, how do they cross pollinate? You know, there's got to be, you know, like, there's somebody, you know, one of the blue check marks. Do they regularly follow, like, people who annoy them to then, like, make a pithy comment about it? And then there's always, of course, I feel like too that right now there's a Twitter lottery that's going around, that people are on Twitter, and part of them is hoping, you know, and I have to deal with this too, because I don't really have very many Twitter followers after so many years. Maybe that's why I'm leaving. Fuck it, if they don't like my stupid thoughts, I've, you know, I never really liked the stuff I did on Twitter anyways. I just never felt like I just always felt like everything I put on Twitter was just dumb. Like, it was always a dumber version of the thought I was trying to get to. And it's probably because I was like, it's Twitter, I'm not gonna spend time fucking crafting a Twitter. Are you kidding me? Which, I don't know, maybe that's a skill I could have gotten better at, but fuck it, I don't care. So I didn't like what I was putting on there anyways. But you realize, what I've realized now is that there's the Twitter lottery, and that is people who are, and they're hoping it happens whether they like it or not. But eventually what happens is you put a bunch of tweets out, eventually you get retweeted by somebody big, and then it's like, boom, your Twitter blew up. You've got like one tweet that has like 72,000 likes and 15,000 retweets. And that's the Twitter lottery. You're hoping that you're going to get your 2 minutes of fame. That's what we're at right now, is 2 minutes. And then there's always, it's always just like, well, oh shit, I'm going to talk like, it doesn't matter that much, whatever. This isn't even my best tweet. Shut the fuck up.
In trouble, to be troubled is to have your trouble doubled.
Can you imagine? The Skinner's district is completely empty. No disease there anymore. Like there's never been any. Weird, right? Sticky is on cloud 9, no doubt about that. I'm worried about him, though.
Who is Sticky?
Well, there's this guy. Haven't I told you already? He's always looking for trouble. We aren't friends or anything, but I do have a lot of respect for him.
So what's going on in that district now?
Marauders all over the place. Houses are still standing unlocked, just like they were yesterday. So they're grabbing what they can. I bet they're gonna gang up together soon. Killed a good fellow not too long ago, they did. And Rick's big brother as well. That's who I'd like to go to war with.
Why so bloodthirsty?
It's not blood, but justice I'm thirsty for. They go around killing people, and evil must be repaid with evil. We'd love to go there, but there's business to be done. And I'm worried about Sticky. You wouldn't think twice before crossing them. Have you thought about giving them a thrashing?
No.
They say they've got these totally awesome crowbars. Nick them from the works. I can offer a bounty on every marauder. This I announce publicly. Whoever brings me 4 Marauders crowbars will get, well, I'll reward them, that's for sure.
Crowbars like these?
Gee, ain't you a fast fellow? I'll keep my word. Here you are. A potluck, as they say.
Thank you. Hang them up on a wall. It's about as bad. The people who are just like, who they try to do like this sort of like, well, I don't even know like why. Like, it's this weird thing of you can't even say, like, you can't be excited about anything now. Like, you know, like, dude, like you have like less than 200 followers and you got, you know, 72,000 likes. You know, you can't, like, it's not a big thing because it's just Twitter, but they can't even be like, wow, that's pretty fucking cool. Whoa, dude, I can't believe that many. They can't just do like, I can't believe that many people liked what I had to say. It's always just some weird, you can't acknowledge it. Like, you have to act. You gotta play it cool because if you play it cool enough, then more people will follow you. If you play it really cool, like if you seem like, man, whatever, dude, I just say what's on my mind, and I guess people liked it. You're doing that because you secretly hope that a ton of those people are gonna start following you. They're gonna be like, oh shit, this guy's an unknown genius. On Twitter, he's got some hot takes on shit. I'm gonna follow him and hear what else he has to say about dumb shit. That's what they're hoping. When you act that way, that's what you're hoping. Because there's no way that you're not like, holy shit. Whoa, fuck, dude. I can't believe it. I kind of wanted this. Because, and you kind of want it. Everybody on Twitter kind of wants a ton of people to be like, because that's why you post shit on Twitter. If you didn't want that, if you didn't want that little serotonin boost, if you weren't looking for that little lottery, you wouldn't be on fucking Twitter. You would have kept that thought to your fucking self. You would have put that thought somewhere else. But you put it on Twitter because you want people to see it. You want people to like it. You want to have that to get that gratification of your opinion. Something you said is agreed with by a lot of people. That's why you put it on fucking Twitter. So this idea that you're gonna be like, no, oh man, whatever, dude. Hey, listen, man, I don't even care about it that much. Yeah, fucking right. Please, spare me. You're fucking lying. That's the worst part. Don't lie about it. Why can't, you know, that's the whole thing. Why can't you just be sincere about it? Why can't you just be sincere about the fact, like, holy oh my god, finally, I'm getting a little bit of attention. I don't know, because it seems uncouth. But it's like, I don't know, like imagine being like winning, what is it? Because it's not money, because Twitter doesn't matter that much. But it's like, hey man, you got 10,000 coupons at Carl's Jr. now. You can buy, you fucking love Carl's, you go to Carl's Jr. every fucking day, buddy. You're always going to Carl's Jr. And you just got 10,000 coupons for a free burger. And you're gonna be like, man, fast food's not good for you, dude. Let me tell you that. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this. You know, fast food's fucking terrible for you. And that's bullshit. You like it's bullshit when you went to Carl's Jr. every fucking day before that. When you fit in every single meal that you could into Carl's Jr. You're gonna now be like, oh yeah, but Carl's, you know, remember kids, eat your vegetables. Yeah, what the fuck ever. Please spare me. And I want to be spared. So, you know, they don't need to change. And this is so this is actually a second recording. I had recorded a different voiceover, but I lost the file. And I think I got to this same concept of, people doing things that I don't like. There is a certain amount of responsibility that I have to put on myself to. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that they necessarily should stop doing it. Especially if I have a way to avoid. If I don't want to see that dumb shit on Twitter, I'm just going to stop going to Twitter. Bye.
Okay, so we've got a crate, and yeah, we're gonna do stuff with it, I suppose.
It's now or never.
Hey, you! Scram!
Yes, sir.
The fuck?
Let the games begin.
Okay.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Can't you see that I am talking to the constable?
The train is leaving in a few minutes, sir. I have to ask you to board it now.
We should get on. Perhaps we'll be able to continue our conversation during the trip.
I won't stand in the way. Oh, where's my bag?
You left it right there.
I know that. I want to know where it is now.
I don't know. I'll look for it right away. If you gentlemen would get on the train in the meantime...
I will hold you and your employers liable for this.
I'm sure he'll find the bag. Come on, Dr. Gebhardt. I will help you with your luggage.
Fine.
You can't put two and two together that the kid did it? I don't understand.
The conductor doesn't really seem to know where to search for the lost bag. Finding a particular piece of luggage at a railway station is like finding a needle in a haystack. You seem to be searching for something. Can I help?
Go away. There's no money to be earned here.
That's not what I mean. I just thought, if you're looking for a brown bag...
Why? Did you steal one?
If that were true, I wouldn't be offering to help.
Yeah, you would,
I
you
saw
thief.
a little blonde boy take the bag. He ran off with it, over there.
Really? Thanks.
Isn't that the bag?
Where?
You really just hit
Nothing
him.
personal.
This is why we don't have newspapers anymore, because they could be used as weapons. So
No! Oh, man!
that's the conductor. Whatever. Don't you need the conductor on the train? Oh shit! So it was him.
Let me have a look.
Oh.
Damn, I can't let the professor see me. I shadowed him for days in London. He might recognize me.
Oh shit.
Professor Lucien seems to travel light. The Baroness's luggage takes up half a freight car. I don't think that the suitcase or the bag contain anything that could help me out. I'd better leave as little evidence as possible.
This is kind of weird going back. I don't see why you would need to, but
The sink. No, that won't help me now. Professor Lucien hasn't slept a single night in the cabin yet. The towel is...
oh, he was sleeping with the lady.
If I twisted it, then I'd have a sort of rope. It was the only window that was open in the station, so it was a good way to get onto the train. And now, it might be my only way out. The window to the right should be the Baroness's cabin, and the one on the left is the saloon car. The roof could be my escape route.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
If I stand up, my head is level with the roof, but the roof is too slanted and smooth to climb. Those are air ducts or something, but I can't reach them with my hands.
Use the towel, dude.
Whew. nothing quite like traveling on a train.
Hee hee hee. Ho ho ho. Let's see.
The ventilation shaft supplies the freight car with fresh air. It also seems big enough to climb through. I'd say I found my way in. The cover has 2 hinges on the back. It's possible to open it, but the 2 screws on the front hold it closed.
Looks like I'll need a screwdriver.
I can't see anything but the rear of the car through the slots. Well, that won't do. What I really need is a view of the front.
Hey, my pistol!
Oh shit.
You'll get it back in Venice. Frightening me like that. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
They do too. One just flew past my window.
Be off with you.
Oh, man.
Is that a gun down there or something glitching? What the fuck? Weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. You left the screwdriver in there.
Ah, I can use these.
Phew, that was close. He left the lock open. How convenient.
How very convenient.
A wrench, you don't say. This is too easy.
I'm not sure if I like this guy's the voice actor. I don't know. It's a little hammy, I guess. What, the glitches are fucking getting worse and worse as we progress.
The cover has but the 2.
Oh shit. Gotta use the...
First, I need to get an overview of what's awaiting me in the freight car.
Oh.
And then I'll take care of the cover.
Fine game, I'll do what you want me to do first, and then I'll do the other thing next. Picky, picky. So I'm gonna go in the saloon car.
I should be able to move about freely in the train, as long as I keep away from Professor Lucien. The other guests don't know me, and conductors change several times during the journey. A new face shouldn't seem suspicious to anyone.
Yeah, but what about the
Young
other
man?
staff?
Yes, sir?
Tell me, when did they switch to self-service on the Orient Express? Should they not have informed the passengers about that in advance?
Forgive me, sir. I was...
And what about my bag? Did your colleague find it?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know.
I expected as much. There will be consequences. And now, bring me my coffee.
Of course, sir.
Oh shit, gotta bring him coffee. What a dude. Coffee pot.
Asshole.
Oh shit, the game said asshole. Was not expecting that.
Huh. A dish with old people's candy. Butterscotch, I think.
Hey, I like butterscotch candy. Am I an old person? I guess that's true.
Locked.
I have keys though.
Let's see. It fits. Huh. A lot of odds and ends. A hairnet, batteries, a half pack of cigarettes, an unused toothbrush. The bartender probably has to serve as a jack of all trades, like a concierge in a hotel. So, is there anything useful? Here we go. A small shaving mirror. No, I don't need anything else.
Okay.
Even pigs get to drink from the finest porcelain.
Jesus.
If I mess with the doctor, I might blow my cover. So I'll have to grin and bear it and serve our esteemed passenger his coffee. A small portable radio. The reception is surprisingly good here in the mountains. I won't be able to use the radio, but the antenna, on the other hand, a thin, short metal rod that can be extended. Something like that might come in handy.
I'm not sure for what, but there's the coffee pot.
There's still some coffee left.
Where's the cup? There's coffee in there already. What the fuck? What? Wait, it's floating. The cup. What the shit?
A cup of coffee for the gentleman.
Okay.
Do you know what the problem with people like you is?
Jesus.
You mean our lack of a sense of duty or our skin color?
Whoa.
A lack of respect for our elders. We have so many flaws. Beer, wine,
Well then.
champagne, gin, brandy, and whiskey. The richest snobs take the same medicine as the poorest slobs.
So what this game is trying to say to me is even in the 60s, race was still, race issues were still a thing. But damn. And glitches are still, well, this game wasn't in the 60s, like, I don't know when. Oh yeah,
I
let's...
can't see anything but the rear of the car through the slots, and that won't do.
Alright, so...
First, I need to get an overview of...
Oh,
In theory, I could use the mirror to get a look at the front of the car, but my arm is too thick to fit through the grate.
oh wait.
It would be useful, but how can I attach the mirror?
Butterscotch? Yeah?
If I have to, that should do it.
That's silly.
The trick. Okay, the candy is so sticky that it'll hold the mirror without any trouble. As I expected, it sticks.
Interesting.
There's the guard. The safe is directly beneath the ventilation shaft. I could shimmy down the shaft and hit him on the head from behind. Uh-oh.
Are you okay, Robert?
Nothing to report, sir.
At ease?
Any suspicious passengers come aboard in Zurich, sir?
Not really. It could be anyone unknown. But we've received support from the Swiss police. A certain Constable Zellner.
Oh?
Very motivated. Might get on our
Oh
nerves.
shit.
That limits my options. I can't overpower two people. I don't think I'll be able to slip into the carriage unseen after all. Oh, there has to be a way. I have to keep Inch happy. How do I get you onto the safe? Or on top of it? The safe is directly beneath the ventilation shaft. And Inch said something about a blackout and a tunnel. I could use the moments of confusion and darkness to toss the letter onto the safe. Might work, as long as I manage to open the ventilation shaft and choose the right moment. I could unscrew the screws, but I should only open the cover inside the tunnel.
Okay.
What was that?
Sir! Must have fallen out.
Put that on the floor.
Yes, sir.
That was close. If the second screw makes that much noise, it's over for me. The but the two screws... No way. If the second nut, also my only option will be to...
Surprised no one can hear like somebody up top. Weird. Looks like there's a key down at the bottom, a little white key. Kind of funny.
Okay, showtime. The younger woman seems to be some kind of carer or companion for the older lady. I wouldn't like to be with her all day long. She radiates a certain restlessness and unease. I know people like that always have to be doing something. They feel useless if they don't have anything to do. I feel sorry for them. The old lady
Jesus,
get on in
this
Zurich.
guy's kind of...
She doesn't look like
know.
someone from Nancy or Basel. I'm guessing she boarded in Paris. She seems familiar somehow. I've seen her someplace before. Maybe she used to be an actress, and I recognize her from photos. She has the confidence of someone who doesn't have to prove herself anymore. She's rich, that's for sure, but it's not just that.
I don't know if I want to talk to her.
The elderly woman's carer can't keep her hands still, so she's knitting.
Oh, I can take it.
Can I bring you ladies anything? Is everything satisfactory?
Everything is wonderful, young man.
Very good. Got it.
How the hell will they not notice that? Anyhow.
They should have been able to open the door with pliers. I think the coast is clear. Obviously, they managed to open the door. I wonder who or what the archaeologist thinks locked it. Did he connect it to the burglary in London? Probably not. I assume Inch is also in the compartment. He'll probably find some excuse to sneak out to trigger the blackout and engage the emergency brakes. No idea how he expects to pull that off. He usually leaves me in the dark about such things. Even after months of partnership, he still doesn't trust me completely. Just a few more days, and I'll finally be rid of that creep. And until then, he has to burn in his own personal hell with the Baroness. A nice thought.
Jesus.
Professor Lucien is on his way to Cairo, just like the Baroness. They both know each other. She chairs the Friends of the British Museum Club. I hope he's too shaken up to leave his cabin until we reach Venice. The violinist was already on the train in Zurich. Handsome devil. I'm glad my girlfriend isn't here. She loves to make me jealous. And
What the
once I'm
fuck?
raging mad, she leans forward and whispers one
Kid's
of those
kind of a dick.
phrases that only she can say. He seems to be worried about something. So much the better for me. If he's absorbed in his own problems, he won't be paying attention to anyone else, and won't be able to offer good testimony to the police. Huh. Is this a Stradivarius, or something like that? If it is, maybe I should take it with me during the blackout. With any luck, I'm gonna be a happy family man soon, and I'll need a few francs, lira, or marks. Self-control. Side jobs always lead to complications. There are enough unknowns in our plan as it is. No need to add more.
Okay then. Kid's kind of a dickhead, but I mean he's a thief and criminal, so whatever, makes sense. Let's see, what else we got here? Something's supposed to be there.
Some maps, info for travelers, some pictures, and the schedule, all neatly hung up with magnets.
Ooh, a magnet. I need that. Give me the magnet.
Won't work. There's a lock at the bottom of the window.
What? Wait, let me see.
Won't work. The big map shows the different routes the Orient Express took in the course of its long history. It's larger than the other notices, and thus hung up with larger magnets. I'll take one with me. Some of the photos are rather nice. Climbing over the coal car is the only way to get into the driver's cab while the train is moving. I can't imagine Inch climbing over it to trigger a blackout up front. I bet he paid someone to do his dirty work.
Yeah, who does?
Inch
How's
almost
a
never
blackout?
takes personal
How'd that
risks,
happen?
and usually he tries to keep his hands clean.
What is right there? That's funky. Okay. Huh. Alright, so I got wool and a magnet. Should be able to hold the things so the thing doesn't fall. That makes sense to me. But we're just gonna have to wait till the next one. See you later.
Solid State Empire.
Disappointment of life affects everyone. You shouldn't feel alone. The King Corp has a solution you are after. Abradoxin. Take the pill. You are after. Take the Abradoxin. Abradoxin. Take the pill. Dream forever. With Abradoxin. Always.
Do not refresh your browser. I, Pixel Damon, have taken over this stream to show you some radical moves. Whoa! Hey! It's me, Pixel Demon, once again. And this time, I'm feeling a little radical. We're gonna be playing some awesome games. Games that made me think that one day I could be the next great alternative sports athlete, and instead I just I just stayed in my mom's house, and all I did was play video games. And she screamed at me because she got me this job at Subway, and I went, nah, I'm just gonna grind on Everstone. Anyways, yes, okay, can you guess what video game I'm talking about? That is none other than this one. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, I know the oh, there it is. It's a game by Neversoft. It's always hard. Neversoft, always hard. We're living on the edge of reality now. Why? Because we're playing some Tony Hawk's Pro Motherfucking Skater. The game that made me into a criminal. Alright, we're gonna play career mode. Let's go ahead and start new game. Okay. Let's see. Let's go for. I wonder if there's a. Is there a Mexican guy in here? Oh, there's a bitch. Let's see. Jamie Thomas. Sounds white. Rune Gilfberg? Sounds like a girl's name. Let's try Andrew Reynolds. Whoa, Andrew Reynolds got he looked like a burn victim. Kareem Campbell. It's not quite Mexican, but he is black. Chad Muska. The Chad. Let's see. Oh wait. Geoff Rowley. It's before he let's see. Let's go for Chad. See, Chad, he has all the balance in the world. Let's see. His age is 22. Born in the USA, his hometown, LA. Does that say years pro or years ago? Years pro. 5. His height is 5'10". He's too short for me. It's 5'11", 5'4". Oh, that's the perfect height for me. She's just as tall as I am. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm tall, dude. All right. Fuck it. Let's go with Chad. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, all right. And our first place we're gonna shred is Warehouse, Woodland Hills. All right. All right, come on. A lot of people think that the Nintendo 64 never had loading screens, but it did. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I got it though. Hey, but guess what? It's story time. All right. What do you mean story time? What do I mean story time? Not you, cause you're just fucking hearing my beautiful, gorgeous voice. I'm gonna be talking about the one time that I got kicked out of a certain convention. Yeah, I did, and that's not a joke, and I am not playing. And I'm pretty sure. Come on. Oh, water slows me down. That's weird. Anyways, I got kicked out of a convention for, I guess, being pretty weird. Which, hey, I don't blame them. So there was this one convention about zines that I wanted to attend to. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I was like, you know what? What if instead of just attending, I have my own little shop there? Wouldn't that be awesome? And I went and I filled out an application. And look, I'm not gonna dance around this fact. I don't know what this says. Let's see. It says Ita skort, hik skort up, Rix landed, las komlo, one trick, chunga. Whatever, yeah. What was it saying? Yeah, so I applied, right, to this convention to sell my stuff, have a little store there. And I'm not gonna dance around it. It was very Latino centric. And so I said, ooh, this is gonna be easy. I'm just gonna say I'm Latino and I'm just gonna get in. And the reason why I wanted to get in is because this place was filled with nothing but SJWs. And my zine that I made it, I was writing it and making it way before I even knew about the convention. I just thought it'd be a great place for me to debut my stuff, you know? Man, I'm just going through that rail. And my zine is... There's nothing racy. There's nothing like, oh, fuck SJWs. SJWs can suck my cock. Like, there was nothing in it like that. It was more like nonsensical humor. Which, hey, if you missed out, I'm sorry. But I might be giving them away at another upcoming convention. Anyways, it's a bunch of nonsensical humor. It's like Ren and Stimpy jokes, but there's certainly like lowbrow jokes. There's a lot of cursing and a lot of stuff in it. Like, I guess just making fun of the pussy culture that we're kind of living in today. Point is that I thought it'd be funny for me to have a store next to somebody that is like super, hey, all Latinos are awesome, and if you're gay you get 1 billion points for being gay. Like, I thought that'd be funny, right? I in no shape or form, again, did I want to offend anybody. But what ended up happening was that I got rejected because they wanted to represent female Latinas more than men. And because I guess it was centered around Latina females, which okay, it's whatever. I don't care. Do it. I don't give a shit. But that kind of frustrated me. But I said, you know what? That's cool. I didn't get in. I'm still gonna fucking go. And I'm still gonna do something. So I went. I had my trench coat. Oh fuck. I had my trench coat. And I brought like 200. Nah, like more like 150 Like 150 copies of my zine. It's like a 5x2 zine that anyone can like put in their pocket. Oh fuck! Did I make the score? I think I barely made it. I don't even know how I got a tape. Gre un mo eps. You will I5 kargsk eve. Cool. Alright. I don't even know what that means. Anyways. What was it saying? Yeah, so I said fuck it, I'm still gonna go and I'm gonna give away my zine. And I went, and oh man, there was nothing but a bunch of... There were girls, yes, that most of them were women, but guess what? Most of them, they didn't even look Latino. They didn't look Mexican. They didn't look Salvadorian. They didn't look... They mostly looked white. Alright, what's up with that? And I remember getting there and going, what the fuck? In my head, right? And a guy with a pompadour, a big ol' a big old trench coat that has a bunch of bullet holes on the coattails, doesn't exactly scream safe. So I could see some security guards and people just looking at me, and I was like, good, look at me, pay attention to me, I want to distract you all from your shitty zines. And I just started to go to booths and say, oh hey, this is great, here look, I made this, I hope you like it. And just to be like on the safe side in case my friend is watching this, I didn't write it all on my own. I did most of the imaging, but he did most of the writing, like 85% of it. Point is, I started giving them away, and I remember there was this one chick. She was cute. She had pink hair. I started talking to her because I gave her one, and she just looked at it, and she was like, "Oh, like what's the agenda of this one?" I was like, "Agenda? What?" I mean, I didn't say what. My quick response was, like, it just came out of my mouth. I said, "There's nothing about it, dude. Just read it." And she started to read it, and she liked it. She said it was funny. Like it was. She called it. It was very. Oh fuck! I'm doing the same trick. I need to switch it up. Sorry. She said it was it was a lot. She felt like she was reading Cracked, which at the time Cracked was okay. It still had a bunch of this clickbait shit, but nothing like how it is today. Like today just sucks fucking dick. And she liked it, and that made me feel good. Like, hey, somebody liked it. I think she's still subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm not quite sure. But if you haven't, subscribe, check me out, Pixel Demon. That's what the that's PIXLE. Oh no, EL Demon. No spaces. The icon is a MS Paint demon in white and a black background. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm sorry, dudes. So yeah, I started to pass them around, and there were these like skater dudes that were in there. It looked like they didn't belong there. Like they just kind of wandered in, and the reason I'm saying this is because the convention was free. It was a free convention, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do this." And I could see them reading it, or at least looking at some of the pages, and they were pointing stuff to each other. It's like, "Oh, this is great. This is cool." And I just passed it along to as many people as I could. I thought this was gonna be a success story. I thought this was gonna be great. But little did I know, some shit was about to happen. I don't know why or who or what happened. Security guard came up to me and said, "Hey, we got some complaints that you're offending some people." And I was like, what? He didn't even look like a security guard. He looked like a helper. Like he just had a blue vest. I think it was blue or white, whatever. What the fuck? I can't jump anymore. Anyways, he had a blue vest, which to me you're not even you're not even qualified to be a
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Now everyone thinks they can skate like Tony. Now available on Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Color, rated E for everyone.
Well, yeah, he came up to me and he said I was offending people. If I could please stop, or I was going to be kicked out from the event. And I was like, what? Offending? How? He said I know what I was doing and to just please stop it. And I didn't get what he was talking about. But I wasn't gonna leave the convention. Fuck that. I'm in it to win it, buddy. And so that was a bad idea, because then it looked like real security guards came. And they said that I was oh fuck. That I was soliciting. And I was like, no, I'm just giving away a free zine. Cause this is a zine convention. Like that's what they do. It's like, yeah, but you don't have permission. And basically what you're doing is soliciting. I was like, no, I'm not. I just traded zines with someone else right now. And they're like, no, you can't do that. You gotta leave the premises. And I'm still in awe about all of that. Like what the fuck? Just what the fuck happened there, you know? I don't know. Oh, fuck. Anyways, that's my story. You guys don't like it? Fuck you. I guess the most interesting part of that story is why were most of the girls there white? Not saying, you know, kick him out. Like I get it, but I got denied over being. I mean, I didn't get denied. I guess I know what they were going for. Oh, here we go. I love this song. Oh shit. This is stupid. Oh shit, what the fuck happened there? Hell yeah. Ah! Yeah, why were there so many white girls? And that to me was the beginning of the revelation that most people that complain about like racism aren't of the aren't ethnic. You know, they're not colored like me. I'm colored. But I just thought that was weird. Oh fuck, I was gonna do something so cool. Oh fuck. Oh. Whoa, yeah. Wait, I don't get points for that? I should get points for that. Check it out, check it out. Oh fuck. Alright, I'm getting used to this game. I used to play this game a lot, dude. What happened? I don't know. You tell me. Tell me what happened. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go before I have to fucking get kicked out of here for not being a female Latinx. Alright? Fuck it. Peace.
Thank you.